Delivered.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Oakland A's have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Glasnow ready and deals.
No, that's out.
That's in there. That is strike two.
2-2.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals into center and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's Jace Peterson. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And the pitch. And there's the strike. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Franco on to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
At the belt and fires. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he won around. Rule the swing. Here's some real power at the plate. Reggie Jackson. Big time power. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Siri in position. And that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, John Donaldson.
The designated hitter, John Donaldson.
And 1-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Diaz slings to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Wade Boggs now. 2 for 9 so far in the series. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a pop-up. Peterson makes the catch, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And welcome back. Digging in, Brent Rooker.
The left fielder, Brent.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Knocks it down.
That is it. The first baseman, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And he deals. And now 2-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Center field, Siri in position. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Righty delivers.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
Aledmys Diaz now 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the righty deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Raley on the move. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
batting up, the second baseman, Tony.
Here's Tony Kemp. On a strike. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing, and he held up. No score here in the second. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Yuri Ruiz. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And here it comes. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Series sizing it up. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. A's threatened, but leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Didn't have quality contact on the ground ball to the full side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lau at the plate. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Arozarena on the move. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
Arozarena leads off second with nobody out. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Man at second. Strike 2.
Yeah, just looking lost at the plate in this first AB. Some of those swings aren't even close.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
3-2 now. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Franco gone on the play. Runner tags at second. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the third inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jace Peterson.
Peterson.
In the air, out towards right center. Siri in position. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So up next, Jason Giambi. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Top of the third, no score. In the air, out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
The right fielder, number 9,
Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Here's a 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt.
Christian Bethancourt.
Swing and a miss.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Comes the 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jackson trying to get there. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
John Donaldson digging in now. Led off the game with a strikeout. Here's a 1-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
On the ground. Brown. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
And it is 2-1. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown digs in now. Flied out his first time. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. and there's 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And a 1-1. And he takes a strike. And a ball evens the count. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting.
Go ahead run on base. Next up for the A's, Aledmys Diaz. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Kicks and fires. And another ball. Langoliers off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. Still no score. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 1-2 stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So digging in, Wade Boggs. He popped out his first time. The 3-1. That one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. And that one finds its way through.
The batter, the left fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
The pitch. And it's even up.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Three-two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Next pitch is outside. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for Tampa, and we're still knotted at 0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The punch out there. Another strikeout for Glass now.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. 1 for 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So 2 down now, and here is Jace Peterson. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch, inning over. And 1-2-3 go the A's. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco. Next offering upstairs.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Luke Raley grounded out his first time. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Left-hand batter waits. And he pumps it a strike. In the air left field. Rooker has a beat on it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 14,
Christian Bethancourt getting ready to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The pitch. Softly hit to third. Throw on to Brown. That ends the frame. Rays held in check here. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. Here's a 1-1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And they get Giambi for the out.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. Left-hand hitter waits. They say it went.
1-2 to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Popped up. Bronco under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The left-hander, number 25,
Brent Rooker will hit next. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Glass now. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 30 taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Seth Brown. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 1-2. Way high.
2-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Series sizing it up. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back now in Tampa Bay. John Giambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jose Siri. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's low. That's the ball.
And a pitch.
Ball. That's high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Three 1 is on the way. That's in there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Bergie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Check swing, but he went too far. And now 2-2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The first baseman, number 2.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. Here comes the runner. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now Wade Boggs. Runner on the go. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hit on the ground might be 2. To Diaz for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers.
The catcher, Shea Langoliers.
The tying run at the plate. Next offering is outside. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Diekman, the lefty, warming up as well. Two and one now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Misses. Full count now. Aledmys Diaz next to bat for the A's. 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Aledmys Diaz now. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Up next.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Tony Kemp. A strikeout and a walk. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. The pitch. That misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Esteury Ruiz in the on-deck circle for the A's. And the 3-1. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 1 and the A's nothing. On to pitch now for Oakland, James Caprillion.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Well, 1-run game. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
1-1 now. That one is upstairs. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Austin Pruitt up and throwing. Mole getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, foul off first. Brown hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon
Lau now at the plate. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Next offering is down low. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Now up for Tampa Bay, Luke Raley. Got him. Third out. The Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 1-0. Jason Adam comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz, 1 for 3.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 2-1. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Got him. 1 out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Jace Peterson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a 1-2.
That's the ball.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now the DH, Jason Giambi. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One and 2 here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Got him swinging. And the A's are gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. So now 1 and 2.
1-2.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, the center fielder.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. Ball to strike. The pitch. A little bit low.
No, that missed.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now at the plate, John Donaldson. Next pitch is outside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Oh, great stop. The throw to Diaz for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
The 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Siri in position. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Two down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And he deals. High fly ball down the left field line. And he'll make the catch ball game. And the Rays salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I don't follow rules.